saying in the back, there's a hurricane coming through.
Now, I saw the footage, but I don't recall seeing you.
Shut up. I decided I didn't want to see me eliminated from musical chairs again. Is that so hard for you to understand?
Holy Tag Team Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, the Hurricane and Rosey.
What I don't understand is that you haven't changed the shirt yet. Why? Is that to remind you of Jerry? Why don't you change shirts? It's got mist all over it.
And Aaron Schlosser.
You're an idiot. I'm not wearing the same shirt.
Just because you turned it inside out doesn't mean I don't notice.
I tell you what, I'm not in a good mood. You're not helping things. Not at all.
So here we go. The Hurricane and Rosie versus Vid Vane and Aaron Schlosser.
Now where do we get these two names? These two guys I've heard are pretty good in the ring, but what's with their names? I am begging their parents to have a little more sympathy on us.
Vid Vane. And look at the Hurricane getting up close and personal with one of our fans.
That's nice. It's a feel-good moment. Oh, Hurricane, we love you. Everybody loves you. Get in the ring and wrestle.
Come on. That's probably the greatest day of the kid's life because the Hurricane came down to give him a mask.
No, because he saw me come out here before the show. That's why this is the greatest day of his life.
Oh. You know, we've got Vid Vane in the ring here, and you are so vain. Just for once, could you not think about yourself for 1 second? I mean, this kid came to the arena, and never once in his wildest dreams did he think he'd meet a superstar that close, much less get a permanent souvenir. What a great night.
You know, I'm interested to find out as we head towards Vengeance just exactly what is going to happen, because you do understand this is the last, what I like to call, big event before the road to SummerSlam begins as we head towards Toronto in August. So what happens at Vengeance will certainly have a huge impact on what happens going towards SummerSlam.
So many great matches at Vengeance, and just want to get your thoughts on Kane and Matt Hardy. We saw Kane and Matt Hardy face off a couple months ago on Raw, and Kane absolutely destroyed Matt Hardy. But this time, it's a no disqualification match, which means Matt Hardy can bring the kitchen sink literally if he wants to.
Which is why it goes straight up Kane's alley. Kane not only has been able to have a lot of fun with Lita, you know what I'm talking about, but now Matt Hardy's going to pay for it. Oh my goodness. He's going to pay for it, so it's going to be a bad month for the Matt Hardy family, so to speak. But for Kane, hey,
it could be Kane's family. We don't know.
He's loving life, baby. He's loving life.
Right now, Vid Vane and Aaron Schlosser taking on the Hurricane and Rosie, and right now the Hurricane dancing in the middle here.
Don't both of these guys look like a fly, a gnat compared to Big Rosie?
Rosie is a big fella.
You know, there was word going around last week at Raw that instead of musical chairs, we were going to play Ring Around the Rosie. But we figured he was too big.
Hurricane for the win here, no.
We figured out there's no way we could get around him.
Speaking of musical chairs ringing around the Rosie, how about the reaction that the crowd gave Chris Jericho in his hometown of Winnipeg, Canada? You've heard some loud reactions, but that was huge.
I would say the only thing that is compared to that reaction in my time, and I've been out there for a lot of huge reactions, would have to be, well, the Hurricane right now is just absolutely on fire. Would have to be when Triple H came back from his injury a couple of years ago in Madison Square Garden.
I remember it.
And just a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, in San Diego, when The Rock decided to come to the aid of Eugene. But other than that,
with a huge uppercut and go for the win.
Other than that, that was the biggest ovation I've ever had the privilege, even though I can't stand Chris Jericho, the privilege of being in the ring for.
Well, I'm pretty surprised at those comments. I had a feeling you would say, well, one time when I was in Kansas, my home state, the crowd went crazy for me. That's what I was waiting to hear.
Brother, as you know, I always call it like I see it. I am fair, straight down the middle each and every day. Like right now, Aaron Schlosser and Vid Vane are dominating the Hurricane and Rosie. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, a blind man could make those observations.
Hurricane. I was blind last week for a little
That's
bit.
true. Absolutely. I still don't think you're seeing clearly if you think Hurricane and Rosie have been dominated this entire match. Granted, right now, Hurricane's taking a beating.
I always want to
Maybe you see the future.
Well, I always want to call her contacts, and now I do. I have green eyes now. The ladies say it's really becoming on me.
Boy, Hurricane now. And that left arm being worked on heavily here, and the Hurricane not looking too pleased. Perhaps this match a little more difficult than the Hurricane and Rosie had originally planned.
Sure, whatever you say.
What?
Well, I just don't understand you sometimes. You put all this stuff out here like you've been here forever. Certainly these guys underestimated Big Vane and Aaron Schlosser. And if I have to say their names one more time, I mean, oh boy. But you can never underestimate the heart of a champion. Who said that? That's right, you don't know.
There's been many people.
I bet you need to do some research.
Everyone says that.
Hey, well,
Vince Lombardi said it. Hulk Hogan said it. My dad said it.
Mike, man, your dad must be proud of your sister. Do you even have a sister?
I do.
Oh, okay,
And
cool.
yes, he is proud of her. She's very smart. I wonder why I come to work some days. Now, the Hurricane,
Me, and the millions of fans watching this show.
would you knock
the
it
same
off?
thing.
The Hurricane and Rosie are trying to get this crowd behind them to get back into this match. Right now, the Hurricane is not exactly... Oh, hold on. A forearm right to the skull there, and Hurricane eyeing Rosie over there, and he's an easy target to pick out, isn't he, Coach?
Well, certainly he is. I mean, he takes up half the freaking arena.
Sometimes I like to just set you up just to see what you'll say.
Appreciate it.
I just hope the Rosie does not meet you in a dark alley one day.
Well, half the arena asked for their tickets back because they had an obstructed view.
Oh, mercy. Well, here comes the big obstructed view. And laying waste now is Big Rosie, the superhero in training. Will he ever become a real superhero? We don't know, but he looks like he's going to get the win if he keeps this up. Daring anybody to come in the ring now.
You know, astronauts have finished their training faster than Rosie. I see some doctors that have finished medical school faster than Rosie.
A leg drop for Rosie, and this has got to be it. Wait a minute.
Heck, you even finished your training as an announcer faster than Rosie.
Where did he go? Rosie completely made it disappear.
Well, see, now you're being mean. That's just mean, and I'm going to tell Rosie you said that.
It's the truth. I didn't understand what was happening. Here we go. Rosie and the Hurricane now going to team up here.
I love it when Rosie just goes, oh, oh, like, what?
This could be trouble.
Ugly.